What is up, people on the internet? JQL Productions back with another video. In today's video, I'm doing my custom Suicide Squad showcase. And I know I already made one back in, I don't even know how long ago. It hasn't been that long, but it's actually the most popular video on my YouTube channel at the moment. So thank you guys so much for that. But I'm back with another Suicide Squad showcase. Because I feel like my Suicide Squad figures, my bad, weren't really... I didn't spend a lot of time with them because... after hearing all the reviews, I really lost all the interest to make my figures, better. But after seeing the movie, I regret making that showcase, and I'm not going to delete it, but, I'm only going to keep it there for comparison to these figures, anyways, so the characters I have are Captain Boomerang version 2, brand new Flagg, Harley Quinn version 2, Joker version 2, Deadshot version 2, El Diablo version 2, Katana version 2, Enchantress, and Killer Croc. The only, Flagg, Killer Croc, and Enchantress are the only, are the only new figures in this showcase. And, yeah, I'm really proud of these figures now. I can finally say I am way more proud of these figures than my other figures. So, yeah, without further ado, let's just get on with this showcase video. Alright, here's my Joker version 2. There's a lot of things I did differently with the Joker. First of all, I had to repaint the entire torso, and you guys already know what the torso looks like from other customizers, so I'm not going to go too in-depth with it, but you can see I did a lot of different things with this torso, and I think it turned out way better than my original torso that I made. If you want to see my original torso, look at my other Suicide Squad video, link in the description below, and I'll try not to give as many spoilers as I can, but spoiler warning, I might give, I dropped something, accidental spoilers, but I won't try and spoil you guys intentionally. So yeah, Joker in the movie was really great. He's definitely the Joker. He's a lot different than I expected. I didn't expect him to be a gang boss, so that's kind of a spoiler, but whatever. So anyway, yeah, great Joker, so I decided to remake the figure. First of all, yeah, I painted, it's not the best hand ever, but I painted it, and it's recognizable to be, the hand tattoo he has. So, yeah. And another thing, I didn't want him to be, smiling, because a lot of times in the movie, he is smiling, but there are some times where he has this, not smiling facial expression. So I decided to do that with my figure here. I took inspiration from the Moose Figs, version, to do the mouth, and yeah, so basically, I repainted the damage tattoo. You can see there, it looks really, it doesn't look the best, but, it's fine. You could also see I repainted, his little marks on his face. I repainted the J and the star, and I painted the entire face, by the way. That's entirely painted. And there's really nothing going on in the back. It's just the same figure. I just repainted the face, and I gave it the hand tattoo. And I also repainted the torso. So yeah, and also, before I forget, it also still has the Arkham I painted on the side of the leg. And yeah, I'm gonna put on his arm off screen, so that way I can put it on. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Joker. Alright, here we have Harley Quinn version 2. Harley Quinn version 2, I only did slight differences. They're not big, but they are noticeable, because I did repaint her red and blue outfit in metallic red and blue, and I also painted, you can't really see it, but I did paint Property of Joker. There you go, you can kind of see it there. I painted Property of Joker. That, I didn't write the, because I couldn't fit it on there. So, yeah. Those are the main differences. The metallic colors I painted. I think it looks a lot better, and I also gave her a red glove, because I didn't notice she had that in the movie before. Yeah. By the way, I've seen Suicide Squad, 5 times. So, yeah, and I painted her, I don't know, underwear, panties, in metallic colors. I painted her belt in the metallic, blue and red colors. They definitely pop more, and I'm really happy with them. The only other difference I really did was I painted the laces, or not really laces, her fishnetting on her legs. And, yeah, that's pretty much it for Harley Quinn version 2. I know I didn't give her a bat yet, because haven't had time to order anything, but you know what, whatever. And let's just go to the next figure. Okay, here we have Deadshot. Deadshot was, he was, a really good character. I really liked this character a lot. Some people didn't, I liked him. But yeah, I think a lot of people don't like him because Will Smith plays him, and Will Smith looks nothing like Floyd Lawton in the comics, but whatever, that's their opinion, and I really personally liked, Will Smith as Deadshot. Anyways, Main difference here, actually, let's go off with, let me tell you guys what's not different. The arms are exactly the same gauntlets. If you want me to go more in depth with them, go to my original showcase, link down below. And I also painted I am on there, so that way I can say I wrote something on the gun. And yeah, the helmet mask is, slash mask is exactly the same. The head is, I repainted it. You can kind of notice the differences. I repainted his little, scope thing right there. Also, the main difference is, the torso is entirely different. Originally, I had a painted torso, which was fine, but then I decided I wanted to make it 3D, so yeah, I did that. I took a recon vest from Brick Arms and cut it up to shape it the way it does right here, and I think it really does look good, on him. Sure, it's not proportionate to his actual vest, or whatever he wears in the movie, but it still looks okay. And the legs are, brand new, you can see right there, and yeah. So, one more time, 360. Yeah, another thing, you'll notice I painted gray around, like, the part where his little, headset, goes along with his facial hair, so that way you can separate, his facial hair with the headset. Yeah, that's pretty much it for my Deadshot figure, version 2. Here we have El Diablo version 2. Not a lot of differences going on, so I'll make this pretty quick. He has the same fire pieces as my last figure. This torso is exactly the same. I painted his little pockets you see on his legs to really, like, you know, make somewhat of a difference. And on the back you see, I tried painting his back. It didn't really turn out the best. I couldn't fit Hillsiders. I painted the, not the. And I tried painting whatever that says there. I can't even read it. I'm sorry. But yeah, I also painted the skull with the hat and the flames you see there. I also painted the back of his head because I didn't even know that was there before. And I repainted the face entirely. You'll notice I still have Diablo painted on there. This is a brand new head, by the way. The other head I just took apart, or like scraped the paint off because it really didn't look good. But yeah, I think this version turned out a lot better. The tattoos came out a lot cleaner. And by the way, I painted Diablo in print, not like that weird handwriting you see on his chin. So yeah, that's pretty much it for El Diablo. Oh yeah, by the way, he was a really good character in the movie, probably my favorite character, and yeah. Alright, so here we have my Katana version 2. There aren't many differences. All I did was repaint the torso, because I didn't like my original torso. And by the way, she does have a curved torso right there. You can kind of see it. And yeah, I repainted the face. It looks a lot better now. And I also sanded the hairpiece. I gave her a lot more to really, shape it more like her hairpiece in the movie. And yeah, I also added 3D elements to the back to represent, like, her little, I don't know, ribbons. Basically everything else is the same. I also painted on her scars you see there. And yeah, another difference is if I take away her sword, is if I move this arm up, if it'll cooperate. I painted more Japanese text on the side of the leg since I couldn't fit them all on the front of the leg. And by the way, this is a custom sword sheath made by me. It's made entirely out of tape. It is removable, and she can't hold on to it. It's very loose, and it is kind of out of scale, but, you know, it still works. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for Katana. Alright, here we have Captain Boomerang, and I did a lot of differences with my figure. The only thing I didn't change were the legs. Actually, never mind. I did change the legs. I didn't change the trench coat. I did. I changed the figure entirely because I really wasn't happy with my original figure. Comparing it to other people's figures, I was just like, my Captain Boomerang. It really lacked in a lot of things. I repainted the face and I gave him more of a, like, smirk, because he smiles more in the movie and than he does, you know, with the original aggressive facial expression crap I gave to my original figure. If you want to see that figure, link in the description below to my other showcase. And yeah, definitely, I really like this face. I think it's one of my better painted faces. I gave him this arm is actually exactly the same. This arm, actually, I painted silver to represent duct tape. I painted duct tape on his legs. His trench coat is different. It's entirely different from my original one. I also painted the full captain on his torso, and yeah. Oh, if I zoom in right there, you can kind of see his face. I painted on his, like, little silver tooth you see there, and yeah. I also gave him this custom sculpted boomerang that I painted silver. Painted the yes to paint because he can't really hold on to it that well. But you know, it's like Katana's sword sheath in the sense that it's not like good in there, but you know, it works. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Captain Boomerang. Probably the funniest characters in the movie. Alright, here we have Rick Flagg. Rick Flagg was a very simple figure. Probably the simplest figure I've ever made, hands down. Actually, never mind. Jake Eric's is a lot more simpler. But anyways, his vest, he has a recon vest, same one as Deadshot, except I didn't cut anything, except for the stud on the back. That's kind of bothersome, but, you know, it's still there, but, you know, it's hardly noticeable, I want to say, but it's not. It's kind of noticeable. But anyway, he has a fully painted head. I think this turned out really good. Actually, I lied there. Technically, it is fully painted, but technically, it's not. I used a Chris Pratt head that I shaved off all the facial hair, and I accidentally scraped off all the, like, the eyes and the, mouth. I scraped that off by accident, so I had to repaint that. So, technically, it's half painted, half not, kind of. Basically, I took the design of the Chris Pratt head, and, yeah. And he does have an aggressive facial expression, because I feel like it fits Rick Flagg more. And you can see here in the movie, this is what, like, his kind of watch thing he has to detonate, the nanites in their head. Not a spoiler, because everyone knew that, you know, yeah, that was gonna happen. And he has this AK-47, which is the only brick arms gun I have that actually works, for the figure. And the legs are entirely painted, you can see they're painted on, oh yeah, I also painted on a little American flag on his vest. And his vest, I tried to make it as detailed as possible. And yeah, minimal arm detail, and he has a Widow's Peak hairpiece. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Rick Flagg, and on to the next figure. Killer Croc was probably the second most, what's the word? It took the most time, but it's second most time, if that makes sense. But anyways, here's Killer Croc, my version. Yeah, everything is very, very difficult to paint. I painted on everything you see here, the scaled on his head, I had fully paint. Basically, I did exactly what Ross did. I didn't copy him exactly, so to speak. I mean, I technically took his concept, but I didn't exactly paint every single scale the same way he did, because that's not possible to replicate every single scale he painted. But yeah, so basically, you can see I have the face here. Pretty good face. Not the best one I've ever painted, but I still think it looks like Otto Wale. Can't pronounce the rest of his name, because I can't think of it at the top of my head, because he has a really long name. And yeah, you can see the scales go it's everywhere. Oh my god, I think it turned out so great. Definitely my favorite figure out of all the figures in the showcase. Probably, actually, I lied. I think I like Deadshot more. Deadshot, my bad. And yeah, but I painted the face, and I couldn't believe I actually painted it. Sometimes I had to outline the scales because they were too close to each other, and I had to shape them differently, like here, or actually, you can't see that, but anyway, some of them were circles, so I had to, like, paint around them to really make them a different shape, and yeah. So the torso is very simplistic. It's basically a hoodie, and I made him a 3D jacket that I painted like this little gold detail here. Painted his arms, very minimal detail. And also painted the back. You can see that is a crocodile. It's not the best thing I've ever painted, but it is recognizable. As long as it's recognizable as the thing he wears in the movie, that's fine by me. And yeah, the legs are very minimal. I have minimal detail. You can see I have painted a buckle there, and I also painted the scales on his hands. And also the bandages you see on his hands. And he does wield combat knives from brick arms, because he does have daggers in the movie. I just thought these knives worked the best. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Killer Croc. I'm really happy with this figure. Couldn't be happier. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Killer Croc. Alright, here we have easily the hardest figure I've probably ever made. I'll be honest. The lack of reference was unbelievable. Like, even in the actual movie, you can barely see what's on her back of the torso, but here she is, Enchantress. I actually made her, and, god, this figure took forever. But anyways, so let's start off with the hairpiece. The hairpiece was a fully sculpted hairpiece, not the best hairpiece I've ever made. And you can see I have that little moon-shaped thing she has on her head. And yeah, I think the hairpiece turned out okay. It's still recognizable as the one she had, like her hair in the movie. So if we remove the hairpiece, there's the face. It's fully painted. I know she's not smiling at all in the movie, but, god, painting I worked so hard sculpting this hairpiece that I decided I didn't care anymore, so I just painted a face and I just dealt with it. But you can see everything on the arms, legs, torso was fully painted. And by the way, she has a curved torso, custom curved torso, and yeah. So yeah, holy crap, this figure, I had to paint every single thing on her body. I don't even know what the majority of it is. Oh, you can see the original face I took that I didn't take off. But this is fully painted. And yeah, holy crap, this figure. When I first started painting it, I had to paint everything flesh because I didn't have everything in a flesh color. My parents thought I was painting something bad. Oh god, I had to explain it was an Enchantress, and they didn't believe me. So yeah, making this figure, it was really weird making this figure because, you know, she barely wears any clothes in the movie, and I would have made her other form, but I just think this form represents her more. I don't know, that's just me. But I like this figure a lot. Definitely the hardest figure I've ever made. You can see all the detail. I can't even go over all the detail you see here. But yeah, I don't even know what everything on her is. But yeah, I'm really happy with this figure. I couldn't be happier with all the figures in the showcase. So yeah, let's just wrap up the showcase. So much for watching. If you stuck through this entire video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And also, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for more, because I'm still working on other custom figures. The only thing I have planned for the rest of the year are Doctor Strange and maybe Rogue One figures. I'm thinking of making Rogue One figures, but I don't know if I'm going to do it, because, you know, time. And, yeah, I hope you guys like the figures in this video. And I'm going to ask you guys this one favor. Can you please view this video and get this video more views than my original Suicide Squad showcase, because my original Suicide Squad showcase, I didn't like the figures in there I made. I felt kind of ashamed of them, because compared to these figures, these are a hell of a lot better. Pardon my language, I'm sorry, kids. But yeah, these figures are so much better, and I hope you guys get this video more views than the original. And yeah, and I hope you guys also like the figures you see in this video. If you did, like I said earlier, make sure to like this video and comment your opinion on the figures. I really appreciate your comment. And by the way, I hope you guys don't comment awesome. That's all I get. I appreciate some feedback. I mean, you know, I don't want really harsh feedback, but I appreciate your feedback, because it really does help me grow as a customizer. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for my Suicide Squad showcase video. Hope you guys liked it. And also, if you want to keep up with me, make sure to follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, and Flickr, links down below. And yeah, also, if you want to see my original Suicide Squad showcase, link down below to that showcase. And yeah, I hope you guys smash the views on this video. I wanted to beat my other showcase so bad. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever or whatever video that'll be. That was a mouthful. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.